don't think you guys have seen me.
Really?
No.
What don't we understand?
You don't understand yourselves.
No, but what don't we understand about you? Grant you we don't understand ourselves, but what don't we understand about you?
Just what I said. I'm inside of you, man.
Yeah.
I live inside of you. I'm inside every one of you.
And to say that suggests that what? You being evil is inside of all of us?
Life.
Yeah.
Evil. It's not, it's beyond good and evil, man. It's a balance. It's aberraxis. It's the Pope roller skating.
Yeah.
He keeps one hand on the table all the time. He never tells you he's running numbers on. He's got the dice in his hand.
Yeah, but
like we all know that. You should by now.
What do you think about the idea of responsibility? Taking responsibility for your own actions?
I do. The court ran for me. Sure. Now let me ask you a question.
All right.
How comes the court shirked and turned their backs on me and wouldn't give me my rights?
They gave you your rights.
Rights in what redaction? I didn't even get to put on a defense.
Yeah.
When it come defense time, it's taking too long, and this covered it up and told the public another outburst, another Manson outburst.
Yeah. If you
what defense did I put on? What witness did I call? Did I call one witness? I never got to call one witness.
You will not find any group of people who will not believe, who don't believe Manson got a fair trial.
And human rights are over in Russia. We won't look at Charles Manson. We'll just cover that up. We won't look at the fact that we've had a 9-year-old kid locked up and blaming him for everything we did since 1943, will we?
When we return, the conclusion of our interview with Charles Manson at San Quentin, responsibility for the Tate LaBianca murders. There is no regret, no sign of remorse. How did Manson bend others to his will? At the end of our conversation, Manson's forcefulness, anger, and sense of theater all come to play. We talked about his followers and where they came from.
I live in another world.
Okay.
I was raised up that you don't get involved in other people's business.
Okay.
If they're doing something, that's them. They got to ride that beef. That's a jailhouse law. Ride your own beef to your own time. And I've done that all my life. If Tex goes off and he kills 8 or 10 people and Bobby comes back and says, I killed him, I said, man, don't tell me about it. I don't want to hear it, It's none of my affair.
And you don't even care, you said.
Care?
You didn't. I know. You don't. I know. We've been through that.
Yeah.
You've been through that. What is the relationship between Charlie Manson and young people?
I am your young people.
There are people who fear you. Do you like that?
True love
fear means power.
Love casts out all fear. If you're afraid of me, there's something wrong with you.
Not me, but there are people who are fearful of you.
Well, then they got to work it out for themselves.
They shouldn't be.
That's up to them. I don't, what can I do?
We haven't talked about one thing. I got to go, but I want to talk about this, about religion and God. Do you believe, Susie Atkins and Tex Watson have become born-again Christians?
Yeah.